Yesterday, I did promise to give an answer to this question, and the question was, you are Scrum Master and you have, like, say, a sprint planning meeting, and 5 minutes to the meeting, your manager call you and say, "Hey, Mr. Scrum Master, I need you to cancel this meeting." How are you going to proceed with the cancellation as a Scrum Master? That is a practical question, and also this is a question which those who are already practicing, maybe you have been handling this wrongly, but today you're going to learn what is the best way to handle it from the leadership perspective. Which is why in the Scrum chat room we don't just teach about how to respond to issue. We bring the leadership aspect into it. I've been in the leadership space now for more than 14 years, being a business coach for a very long time, written several books on businesses and book writing, and also on leadership. So you can basically check out some of my books I've written on Amazon. So which is one of the benefits of belonging to this community. And I'll always make sure I'm giving you the best of the best. So let's go ahead and answer that question. 5 minutes before, and your manager say, "Hey, Mr. Francis, I need you to cancel the meeting that's supposed to take place in 5 minutes." Now, am I going to go to Teams? If you're working yourself, there's a team where if you put a message, everyone in the company can see it. And say, "Hey, team, Mr. Manager just asked me to cancel the meeting that will be taking place in the next 5 minutes. Thank you very much." Is that the best way to approach it? No. Now, this is something you need to understand. Feelings and the way people think and psychology are very important, the way you communicate a message. Most especially when you're communicating a message within a shortest gap of time. Now, the first thing you want to do is that you want to make sure that you kind of keep people, they give them the time and the space to calm down. So the most appropriate way to do is to send a team message, not saying the manager asked me to cancel the meeting that will be taking place in the next 5 minutes. No. You say, "Okay, team, due to some unforeseen circumstances, we will be canceling the meeting that is coming up in the next 5 minutes. But I'm going to be communicating you very soon on what is the next possible step." Realize that I did not say that the manager. Now, if I say the manager, in response to that, maybe people are upset because they already forgo a lot of stuff. They might respond very bitterly to the manager. We need to be able to manage psychology. And you want to keep it neutral so that no one is pointing a finger to what is this happening and all that stuff. Now, after you've given that general message, remember the general message is, due to unforeseen circumstances, we need to cancel the meeting that is coming up in the next 5 minutes. I'm going to communicate to you subsequently what is the next action, right? I did not say the reason why we're canceling it. I did not say who is canceling it. Why? Because it's a very short notice. Except the reason that we are canceling the meeting is beyond everyone understanding. Maybe there is a storm and there are no light and blah, blah, blah. But most of the cases where we are going to see is where the manager actually say, "Hey, cancel the meeting, I have another meeting." Or cancel the meeting, we can do this. Now, for the mental health of your team, you're not going to put in place the reason for the first time. Now, you want to first of all push that generic information to them. They should digest it. And now what you do is that you go to each member of your team personally. We're talking about the Scrum environment. Remember, your team size are 10 and below. So we're not talking in a company where there are thousands of people. So pay attention to that. Now you go to each member of your team and say, "Hey, John, sorry, we just have to cancel this meeting. I know it's a short notice, and I do understand that you have forgo some certain things and because of this meeting. But I was talking to the manager, John, and they just had an urgent meeting or so." You need to protect the interest of your manager. You need to be able to avoid conflict. Why? Because if I just go in, John said that now people can start saying that, "Oh, the manager always like to cancel meeting. He doesn't take us into consideration." So your goal is, that's one of the impediments you solve as a Scrum Master, guys. So your goal is to normalize it. Then you go behind the scene and communicate all the team members. And if now they throw like, "Oh, why does this have to happen?" you use your coaching skills to be able to calm them down. That is how you respond to that question. Now, there are many of these questions and many techniques we discussed during our interview mastermind and our mentorship program. If you are working hard to get into the Scrum Master role in less than no time, and you need to be held accountable, you need someone to hold your hand, reach out to me. I'm dropping my number and my email below this, and we'll be able to respond to you as soon as possible, and you'll be able to join a group of people that are like-minded, very positive people, talking with high energy, always talking with a smile, know how to go through those challenges when time hit. Now you can reach out and we'll tell you how to be part of our community. And if you want to get certified, reach out to me. I have a certification class for Safe Scrum Master coming this weekend, Friday and Saturday. If you want to be part of that, or you want to be part of the subsequent class, reach out to me and we're going to handle that. All right, do have a great day. Don't stop learning. Keep investing in yourself. This is a leadership position as a Scrum Master. It is worth everything. And one thing I encourage everybody: invest in yourself. Getting a coach is not cheap. And I always say, hey, this is an important advice for you. I'm not asking you to come and join my team. If you are in a team and you are not moving forward and you're not advancing, it's an indication for you that, hey, you need to belong to the right team. And the right team is where you are happy, you're seeing yourself making progress, you're working with someone that's not accommodating your excuse and is available for you all the time. That's what we do for our teams, guys. Have a great day and see you tomorrow.